This video mainly introduces the SW ultrasonic thickness gauge and basic measurement operations. Introduction of the thickness gauge hardware and keyboard. Hardware includes thickness gauge, user manual, coupling agent, probe, USB data cable, 2 batteries, keyboard, power and test. Power on the device and initiate self-check function. Go back to test interface in menu or submenu interface. Power off the device. Save and shift. Perform save or cancel functions in test interface. Go to next page in menu interface. Velocity and left. Open the velocity selection menu in test interface. Move the cursor left in value adjustment interface and menu interface. Mode and right. Open measuring mode menu in test interface. Move the cursor right in value adjustment interface and menu interface. Calibration 1 and up. Perform single point velocity calibration in test interface. Increase the value in value adjustment interface. Move the cursor up in menu interface. Calibration 2 and down. Perform 2-point velocity calibration in test interface. Decrease the value in value adjustment interface. Move the cursor down in menu interface. Enter and backlight. Control backlight on or off in test interface. Confirm other operations. Menu. Open main menu. Go back to previous menu. Thickness gauge hardware connecting operation. Install the batteries. Insert the probe connector into the thickness gauge interface. Keep in mind that there is no difference between two connectors. Long press the power button to turn on the device. Basic measuring operations. Zero calibration. Zero calibration is required when switching to another probe with a different frequency to ensure compatibility between the device and the probe. Zero calibration can also be performed if there is significant measurement error during operation. Press menu and shift key, select probe 0 cal, and press enter. The device includes a 3 mm calibration block. Apply coupling agent on the calibration block, press the probe tightly against it, and once the thickness value stabilizes in the screen, return to the test interface. Single point calibration. Use a calibration block made of the same material as the measured object with a known thickness to calibrate the device. This demonstration uses the built-in 3 mm calibration block for single-point calibration. Press menu and shift key. Select Cal 1, press enter. Input the thickness value of the calibration block, then press enter to perform calibration. Two-point calibration. Use 2 calibration blocks with different thicknesses but made of the same material as the measured object. The object's thickness should fall between the 2 blocks, which can provide high accuracy. Press menu and shift key, select Cal 2 calibration, and press enter. Enter thickness values of the thinner and thicker calibration blocks, then perform calibration using each block. Velocity setting. To ensure measurement accuracy, different materials require different sound velocities. The device has 9 preset sound velocities for common materials. Press Velocity key to select the material type to be measured. Users can also manually set the sound velocity for special material thickness measurement. Echo mode. This mode measures the thickness of objects with a paint coating on the surface. The SW7 model supports this function, but the SW6 does not. Press Menu key, select Echo, and press Enter. Press Test to start measuring. Here I use a piece of plastic plate as demonstration. Data storage. Press Menu. Select Save, press Enter. Choose Save Set, and enter the number of data point per group. Here, we select 3, then press Enter key. Press Test button. Measure 3 data points. To view the data, press Menu, select Save, check. The stored data will then be displayed. Alarm mode. This device can be set to alert when measurement results fall outside the specified range. Press Menu, select ALM, press Enter, and input the upper and lower limits. For demonstration, we'll set the upper limit to 20 mm and the lower limit to 10 mm, then press Enter. Press Test. If the thickness of the test block exceeds 20 mm or falls below 10 mm, the device will sound an alarm. Unit. The device display unit can be changed between millimeters and inches. Press Menu, select Units, and adjust the unit according to your needs. Scanning mode. When the coupling is well maintained, move the probe along the surface of the object being tested. The screen will display the maximum and minimum values during the scanning process. Press Menu button, select Scan, and press Enter. Measure several test blocks of varying thickness, and the device will display the maximum and minimum measuring value. Differential mode. Differential mode is used to measure the difference between the thickness of the object being tested and a reference value. Press Menu button, select Diff, press Enter, and input a reference value. For demonstration, we input 20 mm, press Enter to return to the testing interface. The screen will display REF for the reference value, and the data below shows the difference value and rate. High temperature mode. By selecting a high temperature resistant probe, the device can measure the thickness of objects up to 300 degrees Celsius, depending on the probe's operating temperature range. Press Menu button, select HTM, press Enter, and input the environmental temperature of the object. Then return to the testing interface to start thickness measurement. Average mode. This mode is used to measure the average value of multiple measurement points, selectable between 2 and 99 points. Press Menu button, select AVG, then input 3 for demonstration. In the measuring interface, AVG indicates the number of values used for the average, and now shows the current measuring point. Standard mode. In this mode, the device displays a standard measuring value on the screen, suitable for measuring the thickness of objects with regular flat surfaces. Resolution. This refers to display resolution. When measuring in millimeters, the display resolution can be set to 0.1 or 0.01. For inch measurements, it can be set to 0.01 or 0.001. Rate. This is the measurement frequency, adjustable between 2 and 20, with increments of 2. Auto power off. If the device is idle, it is factory set to automatically power off after 3 minutes. Users can adjust the auto off time or choose to not auto shut. Reset. The device includes an option to restore factory settings. Manual probe selection. The device supports 8 types of probes for selection. Press Menu button, select Manu Select Probe, and press Enter. The user can choose the appropriate probe according to connected probe. Sound setting. The device offers sound setting for button presses, allowing users to enable or disable the button sound as needed. Curved surface mode. This mode is typically used for measuring the thickness of pipe walls or objects with a curved surface. This is operation guide for the SW ultrasonic thickness gauge. For more information, please visit www.andt.com.